It is official. I have booked my next bike trip. I am going to Scotland. This is very exciting. However, I leave in 2.5 weeks, and this is my current to-do list. I think I'm gonna be gone for at least 2 months. So that means there's a bunch of, life things I wanna make sure I've done as well. Oh, I can already check one thing off the list. I did my taxes. Let's get that out of there. Yeah. Oh, I forgot 2 things. That's pretty important. There's a lot of things on this list I could do, but why don't we start with the funnest thing? Practice mountain biking. Some of you may know Scotland was actually the first place I ever bike toured, and it's been calling me back ever since. One of the reasons for that is on that first trip, I didn't have the skills or the best bike for going off-road. Since then, I've been really drawn to the idea of returning, but this time heading for the more remote areas. That, however, means more remote roads and paths, which my new bike can handle, but my skill level is still pretty low on. That's where my lovely friends Allison and Curtis come in. Curtis is an experienced mountain biker. Allison and I are working on it.
Okay. Oh my god, it's so deep, it's so deep, it's so deep, I hate this, I hate this!
Unfortunately for us, we selected a pretty wet and cold day for this ride.
Uh-oh, that's like, there's ice in it!
But hey, you never know what a bike trip is going to throw at you, so it's all good practice. I can't exactly say I'm a pro by the end of the ride, but Curtis's advice to relax my arms and go with the bike definitely helps. Eventually, it's time to head home because I have a boatload of stuff still on my to-do list. Of course, I managed to check one thing off my list and create a new thing on my list, because I caught my jacket on a tree branch and ripped it, but we'll fix it. I want to wipe practice mountain biking off the to-do list, but I think I could probably practice more, so we'll leave it there for now. Now, let's try to get some of these computer tasks done. I put my phone and gym memberships on hold to save money while I'm away, and as a Canadian, I need a UK ETA to enter the country, which is easier to apply for than I anticipated. My UK ETA already got approved. That was easy. Over the next few weeks, I research and order gear I need, get out for some long rides, go to health appointments to make sure I'm in as tip-top shape as possible, and do some work on my bike to make sure it's ready to ride. I'm making progress on my to-do list, but life goes by fast, and before you know it... Okay, we are 3 sleeps away, people. Sorry, Lucy needs pats. Can't film a video when Lucy needs pats. No. Oh my goodness. So I have procured some of the things I need. I have gotten a cable replacement because I had to cut through my old cable on my last trip. I got this cable that I'm gonna use with this lock, which I always bring anyway for when I stay in hostels and that kind of thing. So that's done. I picked up a bike box, as you can see here. I got a new mount for my Insta360, which means I can hopefully take cool videos for you all. I got a new sleep mat, which is kind of, I wouldn't say long overdue, but I used the same sleep mat that I bought for my first trip. I've used it for the last over 5 years, and it served me so well, but I'm getting a little bit older now, and I feel like even though I found that thin mat super comfortable when I started traveling and camping, I find it a little too thin now. I feel the ground too much, and also just like I feel the cold more. So I got this from REI. It has an R value of 4.9. My old one was, I think, 2.6. So this should help me stay a little warmer, but I haven't actually blown this up to make sure that it's working. So we'll probably do that today. And I got these locking skewers for my wheels from Pitlock. Today, I need to install this, I need to test this out, and I need to do all of that in the next hour before I go to work at the bike shop. So, let's get cracking. First up, let's tackle these locking skewers.
The instructions are in German. That's fun.
I do eventually find a very helpful English version, and installing them is pretty easy. The skewers weren't cheap, but definitely cheaper than buying new wheels if these ones got stolen. And I know I'll appreciate the peace of mind. I just have to be careful not to lose my keys.
Let's test out my mat and make sure it works. I also got the wide option as a little treat. This is actually my first time using a pump sack. If you have any air mattress inflating tips, definitely let me know. I just have a hard time believing I'm gonna find this easier than just inflating by mouth. And I know this is better because you don't get like water, moisture in there and get it moldy and stuff. So we'll try, but like this just seems slower. That was the Jeopardy theme song, if you couldn't tell by my impeccable vocals. I must be doing something wrong. Oh! I was pushing it too far against the floor. Yeah, that's a lot easier. Okay. I get it. All right. Truth time! Oh, I think I need to inflate that more. That is not firm enough. But look at all this space. I can sleep on my side. I can put a leg up. Yep, that's good. Man, this is thrilling. I gotta get to work, so this has been a productive morning. Tomorrow, we will either box my bike or start packing, or both. No, that's too ambitious. One of those, though. Oh my God, I'm freaking out. I laughed through the panic. Okay, I leave in less than 48 hours. I still have to pack my bike. I still have to pack. I have to pick up a whole bunch of stuff. I have an appointment. I can't not leave everything to the, I won't say last minute, but like close to the last minute. Like I know people that are packed like a week or two before they go anywhere. Like they love getting everything sorted, and I love that for them, and I wish that was me, but it's not. I'm this person. I'm the person that needs 48 hours notice to actually do the things, but then I only have 48 hours and I start panicking. I'm still in my pajamas. One step at a time. First step is to install my fork packs to make sure they'll work on this bike. And they do. Yay! Next, I get my bike packed up, which I made a full video all about, so I'll link to that below if you're curious about how I do that. Unsurprisingly, I don't make it to packing today. So the next day, with 24 hours until my flight, it's time to pick up all the things I haven't picked up yet and get to packing. As frazzled as the last few weeks might seem, there is some method to my madness. Sometimes I get asked with bike touring how much I prepare and plan ahead of time versus kind of make up as I go, because so much of bike touring is making it up as you go. And I feel like my answer to that is basically anything that I can't change on the road, anything that would like significantly impact my experience or make my experience completely impossible, I prepare for. So things like getting visas and travel insurance, or researching the place so I understand what the risks or dangers are so that I can be, appropriately prepared. And then all the other stuff, like for me, the route itself, where I'm staying, other than the first couple nights, that I usually plan just so I have like a comfortable place to get started. A lot of the stuff that I, kind of can figure out as I go, I prefer to figure out as I go. And I know that's not how everybody is. Some people really prefer to have the whole route laid out. For me, I just make sure I've done enough research and prep to feel safe, to feel that I'm going into it loaded with information. And then all the stuff that I can make up as I go, I make up as I go. My plan was to put everything in my bags, and then whittle things down until everything fit plus space for groceries. But it's all full, and then this one isn't even sealed. At the moment, I have no space for food, which seems ill-advised. But I am bringing an overflow, what's that word? What are these called? Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy. Dry sack. Overflow dry sack. Maybe for food to strap to the rack. If I need to ask a kind soul over in Edinburgh to hold on to some stuff for me until I can get back. I've done as much as I can. Now I just need to trust in myself to figure out the rest when I'm there. I'm happy to say that by the time departure day rolls around, everything that truly needs to get done is done. Maybe one day I'll learn to not leave things so close to, but my last minute panic packing does somehow always mostly work out. So the habit may be here to stay. Let's just hope I remembered everything, because the next stop is Scotland.